Hey guys, it's Comic Uno, and today I'm doing Static Shock issue 1. So let's talk about the cover first. I enjoyed the cover, and really the reason I picked up this issue because I was really a big Static Shock fan when I used to watch the TV show when I was little. So I was like, let's go pick up Static Shock. I mean, it's kind of like the TV show. So I said, let's see what happens. And I really like the cover also, like I was saying. The art is pretty nice, the electricity, the new little hover thing that he has because he used to just like go in a garbage can and just like static it up and fly on it. But now at least he has some scientific one and is actually in the title too. So that was pretty cool. All right, so let's jump into the story. Static is he moved to New York, so he's trying to adjust to this. But he's in New York and he's fighting this villain that has to do with electricity. He defeats that villain, and then he explains that well, we see that he works for this new science lab. And that's pretty much it. So they give him equipment and stuff. So he's on like patrol again after he beats that Parasite guy. I think his name was Parasite or something like that. He's electricity guy, anyways. So now these other people are hunting Static down, and they're in like hovercrafts and whatever, and they are trying to defeat Static, and Static falls, and his like little hovercraft is broken and he's falling down. That's how the end of the issue is. So he's defeating like two villains in one issue. And we find a little bit of background. He's in New York. He works for the science thing. They give him equipment, and that's pretty much what the issue is about. Now I'm gonna tell you my disappointments and what I liked. I like this issue. I like seeing his family again. We get to see Shannon, his dad, and his mom, which we never saw really in Static Shock. There's a couple episodes, but she died in the TV show, so it's cool to see her again. And then just seeing Static again was pretty cool. We haven't seen him in a while since that anniversary issue was maybe a month ago. But since then, we really see him. So I'm gonna warn you, this issue wasn't like the TV show. And that's why I was really disappointed. It wasn't like the TV show. That was my big disappointment, and it's more of the Milestone comic books. So definitely a lot of Milestone going on here. But here's my disappointments in this issue was that the first thing is he moves to New York, right? This is a reboot, DC reboot. So you would think he would start out in Dakota. That's his hometown. Yes, they mentioned, oh, we moved from Dakota. Alright, but it's a DC reboot. We want to see him in his roots. And that's my opinion, at least. I want to see him in his roots. I wanted to see him in Dakota. But like I said, that's my opinion. Also, something that was missing was like the Bang Babies, you know? So, missed them. They were great villains, I thought. Like every week or whatever, every episode for the TV show, we get a new Bang Baby. That's how he got his powers. I'm not too familiar with the comic book Static Shock. I haven't read them. I read that anniversary episode in this one, so you guys could fill me in on it. But I'm guessing, I don't know how he got his powers. I'm still guessing he's a Bang Baby. I'm still guessing that. So I wish we got to see more Bang Babies. So the villains were iffy on this issue. And then, like, when he's talking in his mind, like, narration, something that's so important to comic books, I think. You're supposed to express, like, what's going on, like, what am I supposed to do? He's just expressing how these scientific terms. He's like, I don't know if he says it right in the beginning, but in all the boxes, he's like, oh, look, this is physics here, physics this, electricity here. Oh, here's a perfect thing. It's a runaway human pilot in a plasma protection suit. Or plasma this, neon science this. So it's all these science terms in his mind, and I didn't even know he's that smart. I guess he was, but in the TV show he kind of was, and I guess he's very smart in science in this. And all he talks about is science in his little thing, so that kind of bored me a little. And also the art was okay, like the electricity, the static, I should say, because he's Static Shock, was cool, but a lot of things were bulgy, like his face. I feel like it could have been a little bit better, the art, but that's the Milestone art, so I'm not complaining completely on that because it's kind of like the classic Milestone art, as at least what I've seen. Try to show you a couple images if you like the art. So it's kind of going back to the Milestone thing. It's just not my style, but it might be your guy's style if you like it. But in my opinion, I'm not a big. It wasn't horrible, but I'm not a big fan of it. So those are my disappointments. My likes again. I liked seeing the family. I did like his new hoverboard thing. But I give this issue a 2.5. I didn't really completely enjoy it. I guess because it wasn't like the TV show, and I expected a little bit like the TV show, and I was a little disappointed. So they kind of made it more for the comic book people. So if you like the Static Shock comic books, the Milestone ones, you probably will like this. I don't know exactly a lot about the comic book, but if you like the TV show, like you're in my boat, you might not like it completely because it wasn't like the TV show completely. Yes, we did get his personality. Something I did like was that we did get Virgil's personality. It's completely the same, but I don't know. Some stuff it just didn't sink in that well. So 2.5, I say don't pick it up. In my opinion, I probably won't pick up issue 2, but I would like to hear your guys' opinions on what you thought about it, especially if you like the comic books of Static, if you really liked it. But in my opinion, I didn't really love it. Alright, so this was Comic Uno, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya.